What pressure, what velocity. Oh! Look at that drop kick. Hey, I tell you, look at these low flies.
I never liked you because you're not an honest guy, and you're an SOB.
Now look, now the referee sees what's going on. He comes off the top rope. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to International All-Star Championship Wrestling. I'm your host, Joe Kazana, and as usual, my tag team partner in crime, the man with the hands of stone, former NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Ronnie Garvin. Ronnie, this week's going to be a good week. We've got Fantasy and Misty James. We've got Jerry Sampson. We've got the Heat Seekers and Izzy Slapawitz, and we're on the march to May 21st, Camp Jordan Arena, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's almost a lineup like you'd see at the Madison Square Garden in New York. That's going to be an hour packed of action, and I can't wait to see it myself. So now it's time to go to the ring with Casey.
Thank you, gentlemen. Our first event is one fall, 15-minute time limit. First up, weighing in at 264 pounds, from Kingsport, Tennessee, is His Royal Majesty, King Bo James. Challenging him today, weighing in at 236 pounds, from Rocky Top, Tennessee, is the Rocky Top Rocker!
Well, Ronnie, first match of the day, we got the Rocky Top Rocker against the self-proclaimed king of professional wrestling, Bo James. No longer wants to be known as the king of Kingsport. And it looks like we're going to be joined by Tom the Bomb Pittner.
My goodness, here, look.
This is going to be a pretty good match right here between the Rocky Top Rocker, who we've seen before, and Bo James, who we've always seen. And, of course, the crown is out here.
Are they wrestling for the crown?
I don't think they're wrestling for the crown. Tommy, I'm sure you're out here because there's something on your mind.
Well, you know, Joe, I'm a contender for this title, and if I do get it, I need to be watching every guy's every move and learning their style, their technique, because I may have to face them in the ring one day.
You're exactly right, Tommy. You got a shot at this championship at Camp Jordan, and that day is coming up really, really quick. May 21st is really close.
I'm looking forward to it. I hope we get a good turnout and a lot of fans show their support for us.
I agree with you 100%. I'm going to get this out of the way right now. If you need tickets right now, you can go to our website. That's IACWProWrestling@gmail.com, or you can hit us up right there on Facebook. But Camp Jordan, Ronnie's coming up really quick. Tom the Bomb Pittner and the Machine's going to be going after the championship. Rocky Top Rocker, Bo James right now. And Bo James complaining about something with his hair.
Yeah, Bo James loves to complain. I mean, I think he doesn't like the rules. Not his rules. They're not his rules, that's why.
Bo James has never followed the rules. Nice reversal by the Rocky Top Rocker.
One thing about Bo James, he always
a little
knows
sneaky.
where he is in the ring. He's a little sneaky.
Yeah, Ronnie Garvin hit the nail right on the head. The man's a whole lot sneaky. Well, I'll say this right now. Do not take your eyes off the Rocky Top Rocker at all. This man's put together like he works out. The man is, I can tell you right now, he's been around. He's been champions. He's been to, all over the Southeast, Alabama, Tennessee, North Carolina, Florida. He's been everywhere. Again, we don't know who he is underneath this mask right here, so it could be anybody. But Tommy, either way, you're going to have your hands full with either one of these two men, whether you win the title or whether you're a contender for the title.
This is true. This is true.
You're headed into Camp Jordan against the Machine, and again, I've said it before, that X factor on the outside of the ring, Izzy Slapawitz, he's going to be there, and you're going to have to contend with him as well.
Izzy Slapawitz has always been a problem for a lot of guys for many years, and maybe with this special referee, Ronnie Garvin, we can put an end to that, nip it in the bud finally.
Well, I think Ronnie Garvin's going to be able to nip anything he wants to in the bud down there. He's going to call the match right down the middle. We all know that. But we also know that Izzy Slapawitz will definitely break the rules. Kind of like Bo James up here, the self-proclaimed king of professional wrestling, or His Royal Majesty, or whatever he wants to be called, Ronnie. I don't think he's going to match strength with the Rocky Top Rocker either way, guys.
Yeah, he looks like he's very well conditioned. You can tell that guy lives close by the gym.
Definitely. The Rocky Top Rocker is not he's not gonna lose a test of strength, that's for sure.
Well, you're at the big disadvantage when you start from the ground. From laying flat on your back, that's a pretty big disadvantage.
You're exactly right, Ronnie. And Tommy, you think about this. You win the title, or even if you're not and you're just a contender, you face a man like the Rocky Top Rocker, I know that's where your wrestling background is going to come into play.
Well, I always tried to keep my business about wrestling. I never did care about going fisticuffs with a guy. I like to get him down on the mat in the center of the ring where I can control it.
Well, speaking of fisticuffs, right now, Bo James has got the Rocker in the corner, and he's hitting with about 3 or 4 gut shots right now. Rocky Top turns him right back in there. Rocky Top with a barrage of punches, Ronnie.
Well, I'll tell you what, bringing it back to the match with Tommy.
Oh, man, what a clothesline.
Big clothesline by Bo James right there. He put the Rocky Top Rocker down. Looks like Bo James has got something on him.
Some sort of object.
He's got something on his
brass
arm.
knucks.
Oh, and that's a shot right to the stomach with those knucks or whatever it is he's got right there. Fans are telling the referee that he had something. We all saw it out here, and the referee didn't see it. Now he's choking the man right here. I'll say this, those brass knucks are a great equalizer, guys. So I guess as he wants to be referred to now, His Royal Highness, Bo James right now.
I think he's just I think the royal stuff. I think it's a royal pain.
Well, you heard him out here telling me it's time for the warp your head off. Again, he stole that line from Big Jim Hess.
Whoop your head off.
I'll say this too, Tommy. Even if you win or again a contender, Bo James is not going to be a slouch himself.
No, Bo James is not a slouch. The man is self-proclaimed king here, but like I said, he knows his way around in the ring. I mean, he may not go for his tactics, but look at him right now. He's in control of the situation with a man that's in much superior condition.
You're 100% right, Tommy, but right now it's like Ronnie and I have said time and time again, you put the man down, you cut his wind off, he's done.
That's right.
Come on. Still two.
Yeah, Bo James complaining to the referee about, come on, that was a slow count. And he continues to work the abdomen where he hit him earlier with that foreign object or whatever he had in his hand.
Where are you at? Two.
You know, Tommy, I know you've been on both sides of the fence, whether it was following the rules or breaking the rules. And again, how do you combat somebody like the Machine when he's just big, strong, and he's got Slapawitz in the corner? How can you possibly combat that?
You got to fight fire with fire sometimes, Joe Kazana.
And Ronnie said that a lot.
I want to tell Tom, I'm not going to take any sides. I'm going to be very impartial, but I'm going to do my level best to keep an eye on Izzy.
I appreciate that, Ronnie Garvin.
So that'd be a worry less for you, and may the best man win. Because like I said, I don't have a dog in that fight, but I'm going to keep an eye on Izzy. That's the main.
I think a few weeks ago you hit the nail right on the head. Maybe we should handcuff him out here to the turnbuckle post or something like that. Again, Bo James choking this man right here.
Well, I'll tell you what, if I would enter into a match like that, the title match, and there was outside interference that we know that Izzy is capable of doing at any time, I would request that he be handcuffed to the turnbuckle.
Well, I tell you what, you can't ask for anything more than that, Tommy. This man right here is going to be fair and impartial, and he's going to do exactly what he says he's going to do. Because I can tell you this, if Ronnie Garvin said he was going to get up in the ring and knock you out, he would sure flat do it.
He's going to die trying, isn't he?
Exactly. All right now Bo James appears to have some sort of a nerve hold on the trap muscles of the Rocky Top Rocker, which might be a mistake right there because this man, look at these traps on this man.
Yeah, but Bo's got a good grip, too. I mean, he's got strong fingers.
Oh, double thrust right to the throat. You see, you're talking about the man's fingers. You see how they're taped right there. It gives him a little extra added spring to him, I think.
Exactly. Plus, Bo James is always thinking. You watch him what he does. He's always thinking ahead.
Rocky Top got a good couple of well-placed shots right now. He's got Bo James right in the corner. Bo James is down right now. Rocky Top Rocker's done. He's picked up exactly what Bo James pulled out of his tights. Again, he was just trying to fight fire with fire right there, guys, and what happened?
Sometimes fighting fire with fire will cost you the match, as you see right there.
Well, Bo James brought the foreign object to the ring, and the Rocky Top Rocker was just picking it up, but he got caught with it.
See what I'm saying about him thinking ahead of time? Bo James is a thinking man. I watch him. He operates in that ring, and he's slow, methodical. He doesn't waste any move. He doesn't waste any bit of energy.
You're 100% right, Ronnie. Tommy, I want to wish you the best of luck next time, or next week, actually, at Camp Jordan Arena.
Special referee, Ronnie.
All right, folks, Tom the Bomb Pittner right here. He's got his shot at the machine. Camp Jordan, May 21st, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Tickets are definitely still available at ticketbud.com and at IACW Pro Wrestling at gmail.com or on our Facebook page. Wrestling fans, joining Ronnie Garvin and myself right now, we've got Izzy Slapawitz and his man, The Machine, and May 21st at Camp Jordan Arena, your Machine and Tom the Bomb Pittner are going to be going at it for the World Championship.
That's right, Joe Kazana. That's right, Ron Garvin. And believe you me, Mr. Kazana, Mr. Garvin, on May 21st, in Chattanooga, Tennessee, in Camp Jordan, my Machine will do what he was destined to do since I found him beating up people in the town of Parts Unknown. Believe you me. And everything will come to fruition, and my Machine is going to be the new heavyweight champion of the world, because he will defeat Tom the Bomb Pittner, a very, very capable wrestler. He worked his way up to the top, climbed the mountain, so to speak, in order to get in a championship match with Mind Machine. But Mind Machine is going to push him off that mountain. What do you have to say about this, Machine?
Pittner, I will destroy you. Camp Jordan Arena, you're mine. Pittner!
Fans, May 21st, Camp Jordan Arena, 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Come see The Machine and Tom the Bomb Pittner. And might I add, the man with the hands of stone, Ronnie Garvin, will be the special guest referee that day. International AllStar Championship Wrestling fans, get ready. Chattanooga, Tennessee, Cleveland, Tennessee. We're coming to Camp Jordan Arena. Get your tickets at ticketbud.com. We'll be there May 21st, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Remember, ticketbud.com. Right now, we saw a great match right there between the Rocky Top Rocker and Bo James went to the tights, got the foreign object, and Rocky Top got it.
He pulled the win. He pulled out a
Pulled
win.
the win right there, and we're going to be joined, it looks like, by Bo James right now. For what reason, I don't know, but we'll find out, I'm sure, shortly. And this might be one of the matches that you and I were looking forward to seeing between Misty James and Fantasy.
Everybody's worried about seeing me, not the girls.
As Bo says, everybody's worried about seeing him. Well, I can attest to this.
Nobody has a problem seeing you. We see usually
You're lucky he's in between us, Garvin.
I seen that belly of yours coming around the corner 5 minutes before you get there.
I didn't come out here because Anna's be mean-mouthed. I come out here to lend my expertise on professional wrestling right here.
Well, I understand where you're coming from, Bo, but you got to understand, Garvin just calls it like he sees it.
Is that
His glasses on like
his expertise is to drop brass knucks on the ground so the opponent pricks it up and the referee thinks he's and disqualifies.
their hand raised.
Well, we know you got your hand raised, Bo, but right now everybody's here to see Misty James in Fantasy, so let's take it to the ring with Casey.
Our second event is one fall, 15-minute time limit. First up, from Atlanta, Georgia, we have Fantasy. You know you all love me. That belt's gonna be mine. Her opponent today in a non-title match from Kingsport, Tennessee, is the IACW Southern Women's Champion, Misty James.
All right, Ronnie, we just met Misty James out here, the IACW champion, against Fantasy in a non-title match. Looks like these two are getting ready to butt heads as well.
Looks like it's going to be interesting.
Should be. Now, I'm going to go ahead and throw this to Bo because this is definitely what I know that a lot of people want to know. We all know that you and Misty James are married. We all know that you and Misty James have different views of what the rules truly are in this business.
Right?
And we all know that Misty James right now is probably the better wrestler.
No, she's not. And listen, I stay out of her affairs in the ring. She stays out of mine. She may not like what I do, but I really don't care for what she does right now down here. But I'm sure she's going to get the win right here because she didn't get that title by being a pushover. But I didn't come out here to talk about my wife. I come out here to talk about me, the king of wrestling. The man that gaps all kinds of generations in this profession. One of the few people, if not the only person, that could say they beat up not only Jackie Fargo, but they beat up AJ Styles.
Well, that's a big boast right there, Bo James, but I think right now the people are out here to see these two gals go at it, and it looks like they're going at it pretty good. Fantasy and Misty James are in the lockup, Ronnie, and they're not coming out of it. Referee trying to get in between them right now. Clean break by Misty James.
Misty has a soft spot. I would have punched the girl right in the face if I was Misty. I'd have hit her on the break.
There's no soft spot in you, huh?
No soft spot on me. When I get in that ring, I'm a machine with a plan to go straight ahead, just like I just took this masked idiot out here.
Nice little arm drag by Misty James. Good hip toss by Misty James. Big Japanese arm drag. Going for the cover. Fantasy kicks out. 1 count.
She'd have got a 3 count if she'd have held on to the tights.
So let's go ahead and take this.
This is a wrestling class. Hold on to the tights, you'll win.
I guess so. Now Misty's going for a big suplex on Fantasy. She got that. Now, Bo, let me ask you a quick question. Why have you proclaimed yourself the king of professional wrestling? What is this, His Royal Highness business?
For 28 years, from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina to Seattle, Washington, from Houghton, Michigan, all the way down to Mobile, Alabama, I've been beating up people and hurting people and getting victories. That is ocean to ocean. That's Canadian border all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico. I have crossed this country, north and south, east and west, many times, and I have beaten every big name you can imagine out there. World champions, Hall of Famers, legends. So I lay claim to being the best. I lay claim to being the champion. And even if they may get some kind of fluke win over me, they still don't get my crown.
Well, I tell you what, when Bo James gets on a roll, Ronnie, he's on a roll.
He sure is.
Nice little cover by Fantasy. Got a 2 count on Misty James.
2 shoulders up.
I'll say this right now. So far, we've had a fast-paced match between Misty James and Fantasy. Misty does. Nice little neck breaker by Fantasy right after she took her knee right to the forehead of Misty James. Looks like Fantasy's going for the cover.
See, that's what happens when you let your opponent get up. Misty had her on the ground. She should have stayed right on top of her. Nice guys and nice girls finish last. You should know that, being the good-hearted Greek that you are.
Well, I've not always been that good-hearted Greek, and I've been on that side of the fence with all you rule breakers, and I'm going to be honest with you. I enjoy doing what I did, just like I'm sure Ronnie did. But there comes a time when you get to be our age, you realize rule breaking is not the best thing in the world.
It pays my bills. I got a victory right here today, winner's purse, right?
You got a victory today. An unscrupulous victory, but you got a victory nonetheless.
You know, and I'm looking forward to Chattanooga May 21st coming down there. Been a long time. Historical city, historical building, historical place where all the big names that come through there, world champions like Lou Thez and Ric Flair, Ronnie Garvin sitting right here, wrestled in Chattanooga many times. The Fargos, the Greens, You name it, they've been to Chattanooga, and May the 21st, professional wrestling returns to Chattanooga.
Well, right now, Bo, I can tell you right now, May 21st, that will be tomorrow, 2 p.m. at Camp Jordan Arena.
And I'm going to be there, and all these dirt farmers here in Decatur can come down and watch me. And all them people over there in downtown, they can get a ride up the top of the mountain there to see it, because it's going to be worth the price of admission just when Bo James walks to the ring himself.
I'm telling you, he is on a roll.
He is, I believe. I think I'm going to be there.
I guarantee we'll be
watch
there.
all this.
Now, Misty James firing back on Fantasy right now. Fantasy's had her big chop by Misty. Another chop by Misty James. Third chop by Misty James. Fourth one. Oh! Fantasy wants quiet. There's a chop by Fantasy. These two girls are going at it tooth and nail right now. Bo, you might have to drive home today.
I always drive them the best wheel man. Not only the best wrestler, the best
Wow,
wheel man.
what a forearm by Misty James.
Forearm. Whoa, that was all.
And I'm going to tell you this, Misty James has knocked some men out. I've seen it personally, right there in the ring and outside of the ring. You know, she's a tough gal. All-American softball player right there out of Virginia, Misty James, my wife. She's not just some lady wrestler. She's a champion for a reason.
And we all know that, Bo. We know her credentials, but we also know that Fantasy out here, it doesn't take a back seat to anybody. But again, it's like you said at the top of the show, and Ronnie, you'll agree with me, you're not going to become the champion and remain champion for as long as Misty has unless you can wrestle.
Oh, definitely. Definitely, that's the name of the game. I mean, you can take shortcuts, but if you don't know any wrestling, your shortcuts are not going to go a long way. For the short term, maybe.
If she goes to the top rope, that's an automatic disqualification. So she thought better of it right there, so that was really smart on Fantasy's part.
She's wasting time giving Misty a chance to get a second wind here.
Misty James coming back on her. Backhands right there. Shoots her off ropes. Big clothesline by Misty James. And took Fantasy right out of her boots on that one.
That was a meat hook right there. She took her right down to the mat, but if she would have hooked it tight, she would have got the win.
Again, hooking of the tights. I think Misty could probably win without hooking the tights.
You keep browbeating me, but ask the man sitting right beside us, the one-man gang, Ronnie Garvin. How did he beat Andre the Giant? With every piece of furniture in the building. How did he beat Joe LeDuc? With every piece of furniture. That man knew how to take shortcuts to get the win.
And if I'm not mistaken, both those matches were no disqualification matches, which absolutely means nothing right now, because Misty James right now has Fantasy exactly where she wants her.
You took the words right out of my mouth. There was a no disqualification. Everything went.
Exactly. I know, Bo, you're a historian, but right here's the man that was in the match, and he sat right here and just told you, no disqualification means no DQ. It means you can do whatever you have to do. And when he beat Andre the Giant, you're right. He beat him from pillar to post and beat him right in the middle of the ring. But it was a no disqualification match, or that top rope had never come off, and he couldn't have used it.
Everything is legal unless the referee catches you. That's my point of view. And if all else fails, choke the person you got in the ring like my wife's doing right there.
Well, right now she's definitely fighting fire with fire.
Brought the mean streak out in her.
But she's only got a 4 count, or she'd have ended up losing the match if Higdon would have hit the 4.
That Virginia hillbilly blood is boiling in my wife right now. She is ready to fight.
Looks like Fantasy's got her ready to turn her over into a Boston Crab.
Boston Crab, that's a bad hole to be in.
And she sits back on it. She's got both the legs.
The Boston Crab was G.G. Rogers' finishing maneuver. I don't know if you knew that. I'm a historian, I can tell you. That's how he won all of his matches right there. And Misty's able to use her long legs to get out of it.
Bo's 100% right. Misty definitely used her legs to get out of that one. And now she's using them again. There's a lot of fight left in Misty James right now, Ronnie. A lot of fight left in Misty.
Yeah, this is not over. There's a lot of fight in both of them. I tell you, this is a good contest.
These two girls have given it all right now. And that's for sure. And I'll say this, tomorrow at Camp Jordan Arena, these guys, these two right here, oh, big suplex right there. Fantasy raked at the eyes right there, and I'm sure Bo James likes that move.
Not on my wife. Hey, people look at the suplex as a easy maneuver now, but world titles have been won with that hold right there. If you can wear down your opponent and hit it with it, you can get a 3 count.
Right now, both these girls have given 110%. They're both tired. You can tell that, Ronnie.
She just untied the referee's shoe right there.
Well, she may have I think she untied the referee's shoe, Ronnie.
Misty needs to get on her instead of just stand there watching. She needs to jump on.
I'll definitely agree with you on that one, Bo. Well, the referee calling for the bell right now. Misty James has got a set of brass knuckles in her hand, but it looks like Link Fantasy handed them to her.
She stole that from me.
I think you're right.
She stole that from me to use on my own wife.
Well, I guess right now you're fighting fire with fire, Bo James. You did the same thing, and you just admitted that you did it. So now I guess what we got is we got Misty being disqualified for having the foreign object the same way Bo James did the Rocky Top Rocker.
What goes around comes around in a family.
I'm going to tell you this. Camp Jordan Arena tomorrow, these two girls are going to be fighting for the championship.
Hey, I don't know much about this fantasy, but I know about this tall blonde in the ring, and her temper is up, so this girl better be ready tomorrow in Chattanooga. Just like all these dirt farmers watching on TV better be ready when I get there tomorrow, because I'm coming to get a win in Chattanooga tomorrow.
Well, right now, Misty James is still the champion, I guess via disqualification right here. She lost the match. So, again, that right there just gives Fantasy
Just goes in a column of losses, but not the title.
Right, it's a loss, but she's still the champion. But tomorrow at Camp Jordan Arena, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Misty James and Fantasy's going to hook it up. They're going for the championship. So that's another championship match tomorrow at Camp Jordan. That's going to be 3 of them. So the fans need to come out and get this thing checked out. I mean, you got the championship.
Plus the King's going to be there tomorrow, too.
Yeah, well, Bo James is going to be there as well.
I'm going to get there early. I just want to see the King.
Wrestling fans, joining Ronnie Garvin and myself right now, the IACW Women's Champion, Misty James. Now, Misty, real short amount of time. Camp Jordan Arena, May 21st. I think you got your sights set on somebody.
That is right, Joe. I do have my sights set on someone. And on May the 21st in Chattanooga, Miss Fantasy. A couple weeks ago, my friend, you stepped in the ring with me, and you cannot win that match without a DQ. You threw the weapon to me and made it look like I was the one that was carrying it. Girl, let me tell you one thing. First of all, May the 21st in Chattanooga, you better get yourself ready because you're getting ready to step into a ring and face someone you have never faced once. Now, twice you faced me, yes, but this one is going to be totally different because that night, if you pull out anything, girlfriend, you guarantee I'll be dishing it right back to you. So get yourself ready, sweetheart. Lace up those boots tight because May the 21st in Chattanooga, you're going to have a fight.
IACW wrestling fans, right now with Ronnie Garvin and myself, we've got the number 1 contender for Misty James' IACW Women's Championship, a lady that got a win, albeit disqualification, against Misty James on television. This is Fantasy.
Hey guys, let me tell you, Misty James thinks that she's actually championship worthy of this IACW championship belt. No, she's not a champion. I didn't have to cheat. She had that weapon, not me. So you see, Misty, I hear that you're saying you're going to bring something bigger and badder. Well, let me tell you, dynamite comes in small packages, baby. And when this one goes off, you won't be no more. I'll tell you right now, garbage like you comes in larger ones. I'll see you May 21st at Camp Jordan Arena in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Just be there. Because you know what? I'll be taking that belt home with me.
Wrestling fans, right now with us, we're going to welcome Josh TKO Turner. Welcome, Josh.
Thank you very much for having me.
I know that at Camp Jordan Arena on May 21st, you and Ron Sexton are going after Baron Bullard and Tommy Coffey. What kind of plans do you guys have for those two?
Baron Bullard and Tommy Coffey, they don't know what they got in store because when TKO comes, I come all the way from the sanctuary. Why I come to right the wrongs. And you know what's going to be even better? When I got Ronnie Sexton right there as my right-hand man. And these guys think for a second they can go with me. Imagine me and Ronnie together. 2 forces collide. You can't beat that.
Well, I'll tell you this. May 21st, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Camp Jordan Arena. It's going to be a great match. Don't miss it. International AllStar Championship Wrestling fans, get ready. Chattanooga, Tennessee, Cleveland, Tennessee. We're coming to Camp Jordan Arena. Get your tickets at ticketbud.com. We'll be there May 21st, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Remember, ticketbud.com.
See, Ronnie Garvin, listen to him. He knows I'm the king. He just said it right there. I'm going to be in Chattanooga tomorrow, and all these dirt farmers need to bow down when I walk out of here right now.
Well, Bo James wants them to bow down because he's walking out right now. Ronnie, that match right there, Fantasy kind of pulled the old quick one on Misty James.
The irony is the family of Bo James, what goes around comes around.
You're 100% right. I mean, the same situation. Difference was Misty lost the match. So right now, all I can say is tomorrow is going to shape up to be a great women's championship match with a little bit of fire in both of them, I think.
It's going to be interesting to see.
It's going to be very interesting to see. And I'll say this match right here coming up is going to be interesting. We've got Josh TKO Turner, again, a star from The Walking Dead, the hit TV show, going up against Jerry Sampson.
They should call him the enforcer. That
carrying that bat with the barbed wire, I guarantee it. Right now, let's take it up to Casey.
Thank you, gentlemen. Our third event is one fall, 15-minute time limit. First up, weighing in at 258 pounds from the Sanctuary is Josh TKO Turner. Challenging him today, weighing in at 237 pounds from Dayton, Tennessee, is Jerry the Crybaby Sampson.
Well, Casey, what? Then quit. Did you say the arrogant crybaby? Me?
I love that. The arrogant crybaby.
I say this right now, Jerry Sampson's going to have his hands full, so this, I'm not 100% sure that Sampson may do what he normally does in this match, because Josh Turner's going to give him all he wants.
And plus.
You're right about that. And then some. All right, Jerry Sampson and Josh Turner moving out against each other in this one fall match. This should be a great match right here. We got our first look at TKO a couple of weeks ago. Oh, yeah.
Did you check his bandana he's got across his head there? He might have something in there.
Now Jerry's complaining about the bandana on his head.
Did you check his mouth because it's so full of crap? What'd you say? I said, what'd you say?
Well, he just shoved Josh Turner. Josh Turner just shoved Jerry Sampson straight down to the mat.
Mercy! Come here, Rick. That is against the rule book. Are you kidding me? You know that. Huh?
Lord Sampson saying that pushing somebody with the open hand is against the rules.
Against the rules.
I think Jerry Sampson needs to go back and get a new book. So now he's going to tie his shoes, and Josh Turner slides right into a side headlock. Sampson reached down to tie his shoes, Ronnie, and TKO just grabbed him in a side headlock. Fans are wanting him to break it. Big shoulder tackle.
A lot of weight behind there.
That's a lot of weight. Knocked Sampson plumb out of the ring. Now Sampson's all bent out of shape out here. The crowd's all over him. They've got a diaper out here and a baby bottle for Sampson, it looks like.
Hey, pull my hair. Are you kidding me?
Now he's complaining about a hair pull on a shoulder tackle.
Pull his hair. No. You hear him? You know you did. Did I pull his hair?
I think if Jerry Sampson would concentrate more on wrestling and not running his mouth, he could do a whole lot better, Ronnie.
Exactly. I mean, you just can't keep doing that and be successful.
There's no way you can be successful by doing that.
I mean, when the bell rings, you got to go to. It's all business. You know, you can't afford to kill time and walk around and complain. And
you're right. Now Sampson was complaining about Josh Turner having his wrist taped and his hands taped. Now Turner's just taking the tape off and says, come on, Sampson, let's go.
Look. In his right hand, look here. What's he got in there?
Well, obviously there was nothing in there, Ronnie. It was just a bandana, just like we all thought. Finally, they got something going here. Jerry Sampson takes it back to a hammerlock. Good reversal by Josh Turner. Let's see what Sampson does here. Nice arm drag. Josh Turner holds on.
Good move. Good move.
Nice move. Sampson complaining about the hair pull.
No.
He's showing some wrestling ability there.
And we saw Josh Turner a couple of weeks ago, and I'll say this. He made a good showing of himself then. He's making a good one in here now. Sampson did not give a clean break on that one, but we didn't expect him to anyway. Sampson choking the man over the second rope. Sampson looking at us like we're supposed to be impressed by what he's doing.
You should be on top of him and be relentless.
Well, look right now, Jerry Sampson's making fun of The Walking Dead, it looks like. He's kind of looking like a zombie out there, I guess. I don't know if he wants to do that with Turner's ball bat and barbed wire out here. You know, I had an opportunity
to kicks to the side. You hit the liver there.
You're right about that. You know, I had an opportunity to talk to Josh Turner a couple of weeks ago, and very, very, nice young man. Very appreciative about being here, enjoys the wrestling business. Unlike Jerry Sampson, who thinks the wrestling business owes him something. Right now, Sampson's got the man right there and kicks the arm off the ropes. Sampson was supposed to give a break on that. He didn't do it. Straight down into the camel clutch, Ronnie.
That's a painful hold.
Man's got his foot on the rope right there, so he has to break the hold. Big kick to the midsection by Sampson, another kick. Now, tomorrow, Sampson and Kadeem Cook are going at it in the T-shirt match, so I'm just kind of interested to see if Jerry Sampson's actually going to get that T-shirt.
I am too. It's going to be interesting to see.
Well, I'll say this: if the fans aren't excited about Camp Jordan tomorrow, then I don't know what the problem is, because it's going to be a good show, top to bottom. We've got championship matches. We've got Jerry Sampson there. We've got Josh Turner there. You're going to be there refereeing, and you're going to keep Izzy Slapawitz in his own corner.
And before the match starts, I'm going to be out on the table signing autographs.
And I'll say that right there is worth the price of admission. Anytime you get a heavyweight champion of the world out to sign a picture or a notebook or anything, that's good stuff right there.
I'm just hoping my partner joins me.
Oh, I'll be there. Good. I will be there with you. I don't think I'll sign as many autographs as you, but
probably just as many.
You never know.
Yeah.
I know that the Camp Jordan box office will be open tomorrow for walk-ups as far as getting tickets. So hopefully everybody, if you don't have your tickets by now, you'll be able to get those at Camp Jordan. You can still go online and get those tickets at IACWProWrestling@gmail.com. And you can check out the Facebook page, International AllStar Championship Wrestling's Facebook page. You can also get tickets there as well. But Jerry Sampson and Kadeem Cook will be a good match tomorrow. Now Sampson's hollering at you.
Yeah.
This is Kadeem Cook right here. Kadeem all the way.
He says that's Kadeem Cook right there. I'm not so sure that it's going to be any easier with Kadeem Cook. And Sampson taking those shortcuts as usual. Oh! Right there. Sampson went to the well one time too many. 2 count to Sampson. Josh Turner still kind of,
boy.
Took the man's leg out right from under him. Well, Jerry Sampson looks like he's going to be working the leg, Ronnie. Pulling the man's knee pad down. So that's got Turner right there. He's got the legs grapevine. And you can see Sampson taking the fist right down into his knee.
Yeah. That's a painful hold.
And it could make him submit right here. I'll say this, I will commend Jerry Sampson for taking this match today against Josh Turner, considering the fact that he's got that big match tomorrow with Kadeem Cook, and this Josh Turner is definitely no pushover.
Nobody cares, Josh. Nobody cares about you, Josh. Come on. Off the rope.
Still maintaining pressure to the leg right there. Looks like he may be going in for maybe a half Boston crab.
Half Boston crab.
And he's got it locked in.
Action, ref.
Let's see if Turner can maintain here.
I'll tell you what, most people would have given up already.
But right now, Sampson was using the ropes right there.
No.
I think what Jerry's saying is the cameraman hit the ropes. Well, I don't see the cameraman hitting the ropes right there.
Oh, I think he got caught this time.
Oh, he did get caught.
Make him break.
Break it.
I think he went to the well one time too many.
You don't tell this to break it. I'm Jerry Sampson. Don't you know that?
Well, it looks like Jerry Sampson's going to get... Whoa, Jerry Sampson just got pinned by Josh Turner.
Wow.
Unbelievable. The man never learns. This man right here, Jerry Sampson, never learns.
Never.
This is Kadeem Cook. This is Kadeem Cook's fault. Your fault and Ronnie's fault. I never lose until Kadeem come along.
You know something? You have done nothing but cry and whine for the last 4 months.
Hey,
tomorrow's your chance.
I don't know who trained him how to wrestle. It's probably the same guy trained him how to act. He can't do neither one. You need to go back to the drawing board, son. You can't beat me in fair and square. May 21st, Camp Jordan Arena. Kadeem better be ready. He's going down.
Well, he keeps saying they're going down, and he's the one going down.
Exactly. I mean, Jerry Sampson, week after week, tells everybody they're going to get beat. Only thing I do is I see his shoulders on the mat.
That's incredible.
I mean, he held the ropes twice. He blamed it on the cameraman.
We're talking about having a match won. I mean, that was in the bag.
That match was over and done with. All he had to do was make the cover. He gets up. He gives that double bicep pose. Josh Turner, obviously this man,
I'll tell you what, I got a lot of respect for this guy. He's a tough guy.
He's definitely a tough guy.
He never gave up.
Wrestling fans, joining Ronnie Garvin and myself right now, we've got Izzy Slapawitz and his man, The Machine. And May 21st at Camp Jordan Arena, your Machine and Tom the Bomb Pittner are going to be going at it for the World Championship.
That's right, Joe Kazana. That's right, Ron Garvin. And believe you me, Mr. Kazana, Mr. Garvin, on May 21st in Chattanooga, Tennessee, in Camp Jordan, my Machine will do what he was destined to do since I found him beating up people in the town of Parts Unknown. Believe you me. And everything will come to fruition, and my Machine is going to be the new heavyweight champion of the world because he will defeat Tom the Bomb Pittner, a very, very capable wrestler. He worked his way up to the top, climbed the mountain, so to speak, in order to get in a championship match with Mind Machine. But Mind Machine is going to push him off that mountain. What do you have to say about this, Machine?
Pittner, I will destroy you. Camp Jordan Arena, you're mine. Pittner!
Fans, May 21st, Camp Jordan Arena, 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Come see The Machine and Tom the Bomb Pittner. And might I add, the man with the hands of stone, Ronnie Garvin, will be the special guest referee that day. Wrestling fans, joining Ronnie Garvin and myself right now, the IACW Women's Champion, Misty James. Now, Misty,
Yes.
real short amount of time. Camp Jordan Arena, May 21st. I think you got your sights set on somebody.
That is right, Joe. I do have my sights set on someone. And on May the 21st in Chattanooga, Miss Fantasy. A couple weeks ago, my friend, you stepped in the ring with me, and you cannot win that match without a DQ. You threw the weapon to me and made it look like I was the one that was carrying it. Girl, let me tell you one thing. First of all, May the 21st in Chattanooga, you better get yourself ready because you're getting ready to step into a ring and face someone you have never faced once. Now, twice you faced me, yes, but this one is going to be totally different because that night, if you pull out anything, girlfriend, you guarantee I'll be dishing it right back to you. So get yourself ready, sweetheart. Lace up those boots tight because May the 21st in Chattanooga, you're going to have a fight.
IACW wrestling fans, right now with Ronnie Garvin and myself, we've got the #1 contender for Misty James's IACW Women's Championship, a lady that got a win, albeit disqualification, against Misty James on television. This is Fantasy.
Hey guys, let me tell you, Misty James thinks that she's actually championship worthy of this IACW championship belt. No, she's not a champion. I didn't have to cheat. She had that weapon, not me. So you see, Misty, I hear that you're saying you're going to bring something bigger and badder. Well, let me tell you, dynamite comes in small packages, baby. And when this one goes off, you won't be no more. I'll tell you right now, garbage like you comes in larger ones. I'll see you May 21st at Camp Jordan Arena in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Just be there. Because you know what? I'll be taking that belt home with me.
International AllStar Championship Wrestling fans, get ready. Chattanooga, Tennessee, Cleveland, Tennessee. We're coming to Camp Jordan Arena. Get your tickets at ticketbud.com. We'll be there May 21st, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Remember, ticketbud.com. Well, so far today, we've seen Sampson and Turner go at it. We saw Fantasy and Misty James tear it up earlier.
To me, it's a great quality when I see that in a wrestler or a boxer or any. When you got so much heart and you just won't give up.
You're 100% right, Ronnie.
There's some people that are tougher than others, I'll tell you.
You're right, and tomorrow's going to be no different. I mean, we got 3 championship matches at Camp Jordan Arena. Show starts at 2 o'clock. You know, the fans need to get out there. You're going to be signing autographs.
Yep.
I'll join you out there, and I'm sure we'll see this guy. And I'm looking forward to this match right here. We get to see the Heat Seekers again. So I think right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it over to the lovely Casey.
Thank you again, gentlemen. Our final event is a tag team match. 1 fall TV time remaining. First up, weighing in at a combined weight of 501 pounds, accompanied by their manager, Izzy Slapawitz, is the Heat Seekers. Challenging them today, weighing in at a combined weight of 531 pounds, is Tom the Bomb Pittner and Gary Mr. Boogie Woogie Valiant.
All right, Ronnie, this should be a great tag team match.
This is a very competitive match. As far as talent, it's going to be interesting.
We got our first look at Gary Valiant a couple of weeks back. He's very charismatic. His father, before him, the Boogie Woogie Man, Jimmy Valiant. He's tagging up with Tom the Bomb Pittner, who gets a shot at the
That's a good
IACW
combination.
Championship tomorrow. And of course, we've got the Heat Seekers out here with Izzy Slapawitz, and we've got Stan Lee joining us right here at the table.
Stan Lee, the man.
Stan the Man Lee, welcome.
Well, thank you very much for allowing me to be out here. Of course, you know, anytime you got the weasel out here, I want to come out here and make sure everything's on the up and up.
Well, right now, we got Gary Valiant starting out against Elliott Russell. It looks like Tom Pittner in the corner. Matt Sigmund needs to get himself out of the ring. Now, tomorrow at Camp Jordan Arena, Stan, you and Davey Rich are going to be going after these tag team championships against these Heat Seekers.
That's right, me and Davey Rich, we've been waiting a long time to finally get the Heat Seekers in a tag team match. Finally, we get our chance right there, and we're going to give it everything we got because we want to walk away with the tag team titles.
Well, I'll tell you this, a couple of weeks ago we were talking about your former partner looking like he was taking a payoff from Izzy Slapawitz, and you couldn't have asked for a better partner right now, and I know that Davey Rich had reached out to IACW. You heard about it. at one of the big shows that we did a few weeks ago, and looks like you guys are going to be a formidable tag team.
You know, I've known Davey Rich for a long time. I've known the family, the Rich family. Goes back for generations. Great wrestling family. You couldn't ask for a better tag team partner than Davey Rich. And I think between me and Davey, with the experience that we both have going into this match, I think we've got a great opportunity to walk away with the tag team titles. And if Izzy Slapawitz has his 2 men here, I know he's going to try to pull everything out of the book to try to win. And I think I've got a good partner, a man that I know is going to have my back.
I know that's for sure, Stan. Right now, Tom Pittner and Gary Valiant's got these heat seekers right where they want them. Russell with the reversal.
Now, don't get me wrong, the Heat Seekers are one of the top tag teams in all the entire world right now. Everywhere I go, whether it be North Carolina, South Carolina, Kentucky, West Virginia, they are the top tag team in the area.
Well, I'll say this right now, Ronnie, you can agree with me on it or not. Pittner and Gary Valiant are working better as a team than the Heat Seekers are right now.
Oh, I think so. Well, they got chemistry together.
Big tackle by Gary Valiant. I don't think that I think Slapawitz is over here trying to dance.
You know, you got the troll Izzy Slapawitz over here. He's got those beady eyes. Have you ever seen any more beady eyes on anybody in all your life? Look at those beady eyes.
There's finally a tag made to Matt Sigmund.
Well, I think managers, to me, I think they make a living off other people.
Exactly.
They got 2 guys in the ring that are taking a beating, giving a beating, and while this guy stands outside, and any occasion he has, he'll pull some kind of trick for his team.
Oh, he's not above bending the rules.
Oh, no.
He's not above bending the rules.
I'll say this just a second ago. What a move by Gary Valiant, taking Sigmund's legs out from under and going for the cover and almost got the 3 count. Now we're going to a test of strength, and I'll say, well, maybe not. I'm going to say Matt Sigmund can probably stay with you as far as strength goes. Valiant to the second rope. Down on Sigmund.
Big elbow drop right there.
Valiant drops down. Big hip toss by Gary Valiant. Nice deep arm drag by Gary Valiant.
What a move.
Good move.
Have you heard what Izzy Slapawitz is over here saying? He's already saying that the man's breaking the rules, saying that he's pulling the tie. There's no tie.
Oh, wow. I don't think I've seen that move before.
Tag out to Tom Pittner. Again, Pittner and Valiant right now are showing that they're a tag team where the Heat Seekers are kind of
They got the Heat Seeker off balance right now. I mean, they don't know how to handle this. See, to isolate him and keep one by himself, don't let him tag.
Stan, I know Davey Rich is on his way to Tennessee at this point. He's coming out of Dallas, Texas. That's where he is.
I talked to Davey earlier today. He's excited about the match in Chattanooga. Davey's all ready for the match. He's been training. I talk to him almost daily. Me and him both talk back and forth, emails, texts, And like I said, we're both excited for this match, excited for the opportunity. And one of us, either be us or the Heat Seekers, are going to walk away with the tag team titles that night right there in Chattanooga.
Well, that's for sure, Stan. One of you 2 teams are definitely going to walk out with a championship. Right now, we've got a top wrist lock by Elliott Russell on Tom Pittner. And I think he may have had a little extra advantage there and pulled the man's hair. Again, and you got to take your hats off to Tom Pittner for this match right here. He takes a match with the Heat Seekers, and knowing tomorrow he's going after the heavyweight championship.
Yeah, you think he'd take a break.
You don't think Izzy Slapawitz has already told the Heat Seekers to do whatever they could to put Tom in a position to where maybe he couldn't get to that match?
Oh, I'm sure he's done something. And I'm surprised right now I haven't seen the Machine this week, so who knows where he's hiding.
Oh, he's definitely has to be around here somewhere. I wouldn't put it past. I'm sure Izzy's got him lurking somewhere in the background, somewhere. That man ain't going to go too far from where Izzy Slapawitz is. That's
You're right about that, Dan. Big tag to Gary Valiant right now. Tom Pittner's holding the man in here. Nice kick to the midsection by Gary Valiant. Well, I'll say this about Gary Valiant, gentlemen. The last couple of times I've seen him, I've been very impressed with what he's doing.
Oh, he's a man of action.
That's true. Moves well for a big guy.
Yes, he does.
And again, it's like you said, he's got the heat seekers off balance.
Well, like you said too, Tom, he's got a lot on his mind, I'm sure. Not only is he working in this tag team match right now, but tomorrow night, Tom has the opportunity.
Well, looks like Sigmund's ready to come off the top rope right here. Stan Lee pushes the man off the ropes and goes after Elliott Russell. Here comes the Machine, Ronnie. Big neck breaker right now on Elliott Russell, and it looks like we're going to be fighting like crazy right here. We got a major brawl going on right now with the Heat Seekers and the Machine.
The Machine is bailing out.
My
Too
goodness.
hot in the kitchen. Well, I tell you what, there's bad blood there.
There's a lot of bad blood. Stan Lee saw what was going on, pushed Sigmund off the top rope. And that was nothing but a brawl right there. It looks like that Stan Lee and Gary Valiant and Tom Pittner cleared the ring.
Well, there's a lot at stake tomorrow.
There's a lot at stake tomorrow. You see what's going on. And now Pittner's out of the ring right now, Ronnie. They're fighting over this way. I hope he can stay away from us over here. Machine's out of here. Here comes Valiant. Stan Lee's in the ring. They're fighting all the way back to the dressing room right now. That Machine and Tom Pittner's going at it.
I'll tell you what, I've noticed that that Machine is kind of backing down from Tom Pittner.
Well, I'll say this.
I don't know if it's a good sign or not.
I don't know either, but that Machine's, he's not afraid by any stretch of the imagination.
Oh, I'm sure he's not going to back down, but...
oh, my goodness. Look here. They've got Slapawitz cornered back here. Oh, my goodness.
You keep them away from me, Mr. Cameraman. You keep them away from me.
Hey, let me tell you, Izzy Slapawitz, you just got a small taste of what's coming to Chattanooga tomorrow. We're coming, this man right here, you may have the Machine, but this guy's got the power, and he's coming for the Machine. And tomorrow night, either you or your guy, one of them is going to get it, and one of them is going to walk away the heavyweight champion right there in Chattanooga. And as for those two tag team goons you got, I know you're just a troll that lives under the bridge. And you got two guys that do all the bidding for you. But me and my partner, Davey Rich, the Rich family has a long history in wrestling. And they're coming, me and Davey Rich, we're coming for those tag team titles. And I don't care what you want to try to do, all the tricks you got up your sleeve. Come tomorrow in Chattanooga. This man's going to walk away the heavyweight champion, and myself and Davey Rich are walking away the tag team champion, and that's a guarantee you can bank on.
Wow.
I'm excited. I can't wait for tomorrow.
I'll say this. Tomorrow's going to be a great day of action. 3 championship matches.
I'll tell you, I think tomorrow the people in Chattanooga is going to witness matches they haven't seen in a long time.
I would like to think that maybe we could get Slapawitz over here for a comment or two regarding what's going on. I have no earthly idea what happened in that match. I'm just guessing it was a disqualification of some time. Izzy, I guess it was a disqualification.
You want to know what happened in that match? Stan Lee interfered, and Pittner and that Boogie Woogie, whatever he is there, should have been disqualified.
You do that again?
One time only. If you miss it the first time, get new glasses.
You can't get again. That's
But instead, they disqualified the whole coot and caboodle of them, whatever you want to call it there. And my men should have been declared the winners right then and there. But Sunday afternoon, May 21st there, in Chattanooga at Camp Jordan Arena, you will see retribution. You will see the Machine put Tom Pittner in that great full Nelson of his with his fingers swelled. And then you, Ronnie Garvin, are going to award him the match and the championship. Because Tom Pittner, as good as he is be going, I give up.
Well, Izzy, I'm gonna have to wrap you up right now, but I'm gonna say this. 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Camp Jordan Arena, your Machine's going after the championship against Pittner, the Heat Seekers against Rich and Lee, Misty James and Fantasy for the Southern Championship. It's going to be a great afternoon of professional wrestling in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Get ready for Ronnie Garvin. I'm Joe Kazana. We'll see you next week.